you need to wipe down.
What's with the jeans?
You are live, guys.
We're live. Whoa.
Crazy.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Whose house?
Your mom's
Mom's
house.
house.
It is the pilot episode of your mom's house with your two mommies.
Two mommies, one podcast.
One podcast. We have Christina Pajitsky. You can find her at ChristinaComedy.com.
And this is my husband, Tom Segura. You can find him at TomSegura.com.
Word to your moms. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we have the gentleman of the hour,
Hello.
Red Band.
What is going on, guys?
What's up?
Welcome to my studio / cat and dog emporium.
This shit's dope, man.
Cute.
It's really nice.
It is.
I'm impressed.
You guys live far away from me, right?
Not that far.
No?
No.
Silver Lake?
Silver Lake? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
6 miles?
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Bad.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
conveniently located off the 5.
You are. We're going to be stopping by a lot. Unannounced.
And you guys are both comics. Do you
Yeah.
guys do the whole comedy on the road together, Sonny and Cher thing, or
People ask us that a lot if we're like a comedy married duo.
right?
I feel like that's so gay.
Really? I think it would be
Anything.
the perfect storm, you know?
Really?
I think so. I think it's
People say it sometimes. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. It's not like a bad idea. It's just that when you're, we're both just trying to get the work we can get, and a lot of times if you're like, hey, we want to package it, then whoever's booking is like, yeah, no thanks, man.
Well, I think too, because especially as a female comic, people are like, "Oh, you're fucking the headliner," and that's not. You know what I
right.
mean? I'd rather kind of do it my
Yeah,
way.
but here's the thing. You are.
Shut up, Tom. They don't have to know.
Yeah.
They know.
so you guys are on the road completely like all the time together in separate states
Yeah.
all the time. Do you guys live on like the iChats and the Skypes, and do you just have like a relationship where you like masturbate in front of each other, on
can't.
webcams or something?
I'm sure he would. I'm too self-conscious
Well,
to do that.
we've done it a few times.
Yeah, I
Tom.
masturbate. I masturbate in front of anybody.
Right.
I figured chat roulette. No, we just talk.
Remember when you were like, are you on that all the time?
I
Like chat
figured.
roulette. You were like, you can't be doing that.
Chat roulette.
Yeah, she gave me some shit about it.
Did
like,
I?
Yeah. Remember, I was like, look at this, and then you're like, so, because then we looked at it together, and it was
Yeah,
all
it's all
guys
dicks.
stroking their hogs. So then she was like, is
It's
that what you're
all-
doing? And I was like, no, not all the
Well,
time.
I figured because I don't know. Is that really that bad to masturbate in front of someone who's willing? You know what I mean? Is that really cheating
No, if you don't,
on the internet?
if you show your face, yes. If you
Oh.
don't show your face, that's the secret. You have to always know because people are recording you masturbating and,
Oh.
and stuff like that. They have actually had an application on the phone that was chat relay on the phone on your
Oh.
iPhone, but it only lasted like one day. But I got a copy of it, and no one has it. Like maybe only 1,000 people, but
What?
those 1,000 people still use it every
And
day.
see
So you
their
go on, you
dong.
see the same 5 people with their dicks out every day almost.
So you
Oh,
have that
that's
still?
horrifying.
yeah, some on my iPhone somewhere.
Why did it last only a day?
Because Apple thought, oh, this is a nice little program that people can talk and meet strangers, and then some guy, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? Haven't you seen chat relay? You can't have people masturbating on the iPhones and
Yeah, invariably somebody will find a way to put their penis on the technology, and then
But my friend Patrick
You're
just
on
showed me that I didn't even realize. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I didn't realize that porn, it caters specifically just to the actual device, the iPhone. Like,
yeah.
Really?
like I mean, obviously, if you have the internet, you can get on porn, but there's actual sites that are just specifically designed for the iPhone.
Absolutely.
that's so smart.
Yeah, a lot of the main ones though, like YouPorn and stuff, have made it so that they work now on the iPhone
Yeah.
and stuff
There
like
I
that.
just
go,
started jerking it last week to my iPhone stuff.
Don't look. I know people are like, "Oh, is she gonna?" This is so like tame for our level of discourse with each other. Like we'll be laying post-coital, and he'll be like, "I gotta take a shit," and then that's normal for us. So go ahead.
Did it start off slowly though? Did it start off with you like leaving the bathroom door open one time? You're like, oh, that's kind of weird, and next thing you know, you're just taking
No.
massive dumps.
How did it start?
No, we don't dump in front of each other. That is the one barrier we don't. But it started, Tommy, you remember we were watching television on my couch, and then this is like a month into our dating.
Oh,
and then he
yes.
goes, he just grabs my hand and he puts it in his crotch, and then he farts on my hand.
That
and I was like, oh, are we gonna get married? And then I knew.
I had an ex-girlfriend that did that, blew a fart, and she's like, do you want breakfast in bed? And then she blows a fart on me and goes, there's your eggs, bitch.
And how long did that last?
she-
Was that love?
That was 3-year relationship.
Oh, that's pretty long.
Good.
She was the same girl that one time I had to pee really bad, and she had to pee it really bad. We both walked in the door. I only have one bathroom, so they double stacked it, where she sat down, and then I put my legs around her and put my dick in between her legs and peed through her legs
Really?
when she peed.
That's one of our running jokes. Remember,
Yeah.
you're like, I want to pee where you pee. You
Yeah.
always say that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
didn't know
try
you
it.
could do it.
Yeah, it's double stack and try it. I've done it a few times.
Where she sits and you
She
squat
sits
down.
and then you put your dick in between her legs and pee
Facing
through
her?
Yeah, facing her. And you pee
So you
straight
look
down.
into each other's
You
eyes
look
as
into
you
each other's
pee.
while you're doing it.
Yeah.
But you have to be really drunk to do it because I've never done it sober.
Have you ever done it where you
So
sit down
funny.
to shit, and with the gap that's between your legs, a girl sits in that space and shits at
Nobody
the same
has,
time?
babe.
At the same time?
Nobody.
No, I
God
don't.
damn.
I don't think I would ever do that.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What?
that's
so
not. I don't know why that's different, but yeah, that's. I guess because
Is that different?
I guess if you had like the explosive shit, that
Yeah.
you'd like hit her, you know, it would just spray all over.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to clean her.
Well, I've never seen his bowel movements, but I hear them through the door, and they sound so violent and explosive. I'm always like, did you just have violent diarrhea? He's like,
No.
no.
That's the
No,
worst.
it was normal.
Yeah,
No,
the
it's
worst
not.
is my bathroom is on the other side of my my bedroom. So like, especially when I first meet a girl and you go in there and you're like,
it's the
"Hey,
worst.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom." You know, she can hear anything that's going on in that.
That's
bathroom.
no good.
Yeah, so you have to turn on the sink. You have to hum really loud.
That's a problem we're
And the other
having
thing
at
is,
our
I
place.
remember like when you first started, we were talking about when we went to that hotel.
Yeah.
We started dating,
Yeah.
and you're not ready to like even like shit
Yeah.
Oh, right.
near the person.
Right.
So the thing is, you can't relax.
Right.
So all your
Yeah.
shits are like half shits, you know, and you got
Yeah.
like half a turd waiting inside of you, and you're like, oh, I kind of got to go again. And you look like you have shit, you bowel problems, because you're like, oh, I got to shit, you know. Because we got a hotel one time. This is before I
Yeah.
farted on your hand, I guess.
This is right before. This was
And-
right before.
And I got a really nice hotel in
We were
Santa
still
Monica.
courting. You were courting me.
Yeah, and
Like a gentleman.
I got it for like 2 nights.
So
This
nice.
is how long? Like 30 years ago.
At
We
least.
started dating.
I was 10.
And and we oh yeah, we got this. I got a nice room, and then I realized in the morning I was like, oh, I'm not ready to shit in front of this girl yet.
Yeah.
So I would shit in the lobby, and she told me she didn't shit all weekend.
I didn't shit for 2.5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's not that I didn't try, because I would be like, I gotta go to the lobby and get a newspaper, and then you try to shit in the lobby, but you can't be gone for too long, because then
Right.
you think, well, he's gonna know.
Yeah.
I tried shitting at the restaurant we went to, that tapas place.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember that place we went to?
Which one?
It was some Spanish place, like around the corner, and I was like,
From that hotel?
I gotta pee, and I went and I
You tried to
tried,
shit?
and I could not make a do.
But how did it go Monday when you got home?
I was fecal impaction.
Yeah.
I was fully impacted.
Yeah.
It was like, I couldn't wait for you to drop me off. I was afraid you wanted to spend the night, and I was like, I gotta go. And I
Yeah.
just ran away,
Shit.
and I shit a lot.
Yeah.
And the worst is even like not even shitting. It's like if you could squeeze one out real quick so they don't know. But then you have the smell factor. And
Yeah.
I remember I used to always, I didn't have any kind of smelly thing, so I would just use hairspray. And then so she would come in and just like, what the fuck? It smells like Aquanet in here.
You're so
Yeah.
well groomed.
Yeah.
Wait, were you talking about masturbation before?
Yeah.
Remember when I sidetracked this onto Dookie?
Yeah.
What were you saying? That you found a new way to masturbate,
Well, I mean, like I take my laptop
right?
everywhere, and I jerk off all the time watching stuff online.
Right.
I'm saying I knew that was possible with
Oh,
the iPhone,
On your my phone, yeah.
but I didn't realize that these companies were like they were. It's not just that you can go to the site; they've designed stuff specifically for the iPhone.
Well, can I confess something?
Yeah.
I've already figured that out. Because on the road, I've been like, I wonder if I can get porno on my iPhone. Yes, you can.
You're a dirty.
But you
girl.
can't get the whole footage. It's like 2 minutes or
You
something.
don't know the right places to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find the new sites.
And you could always take, you
Mm.
know, your DVDs and rip them onto your iPhone too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Red Band knows.
You know what's so funny is
Which
that
site are you using?
I'm not telling. No, I'm straight YouPorn.
Oh,
Strictly black and Puerto Rican gangbang.
Shelterdogs.com.
Just kidding.
strictly black and Puerto Rican gangbangs.
Wow.
This is what I walk
That's
in
my
on
husband's
all the
worst
time.
nightmare, I think.
No, not at all.
What?
Worst nightmare.
Getting gangbanged by all black guys
You?
and Puerto Rican guys?
That's my fantasy.
Oh, get out of here.
That's what I want to see. I want to walk in and watch the Lakers just line up on
The
you.
Lakers.
Just go to town.
Wearing Timberlands and
Yeah.
socks, and that's it. And gold chains.
Fucking socks.
like Justin Slayer and the Pipe Layers crew.
Oh Jesus! You like how she knows them by name?
Wow.
Well, I'm a student of the world, Tom.
Mm.
I'm a woman of many interests.
It's great that you guys can talk about this so openly to millions of people.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've been playing this game lately. Have you ever played this game with a girl you're dating? And that is to kind of, like, you find different ways to, keep it exciting and somewhat to try to, like,
is that what that is?
horrify each other in a new way. So the thing was on our iPhones, again, this is like an iPhone commercial that we're doing, I
Right,
realize.
totally.
But you have like your home image, right?
Right.
Like what you have. So the other day I pick up my phone and the image is an old woman's gaping vagina. Like it's
What?
it looks like a grenade went off in it. Like it's
What?
hanging wide open.
Well,
It's
how did
pretty
that get there?
horrifying
That's so
because
weird. That
she
what?
set it as my
Passcode lock, my friend.
yeah.
Passcode lock.
But then revenge is fun because then I laid in bed later that night and I looked at my phone and guess who was there? It was Adolf Hitler, smiling and courting other women. That's normal, right? To have a picture of Hitler on your phone.
Definitely.
Isn't that what everybody has?
No, I know. My practical jokes seem a little bit more not as pornographic or
hurtful.
I do fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah.
I do like changing phone numbers of contacts in their phone
Oh,
to like
that's so
like instead of your mom, it ends up to being like Planned Parenthood or something like that.
That's pretty fucking
That's
brilliant.
really good. I
Right, or
never
you
thought of
you
that.
take the ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend and make it somebody else and
Really?
yeah, and
good.
especially it's good for texting too. You're trying to text somebody and you're actually texting your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend.
What now? Do you do this when things are going well?
No, absolutely not. No, I like to throw wrenches into messes that are already pretty bad.
Yeah, that's really like
Yeah. That's deviant.
scandalous.
Yeah.
I'm not totally awake yet.
Either am I. That's why I'm half a Starbucks
Yeah.
right now.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Did you want a glass of water or
No.
Coke Zero or something like that?
Or a Bud Light with lime. Have you heard
But
of
that's
that?
really clever and kind of evil.
Yeah.
man.
It
Yeah.
is.
Another thing you could do is you could do locate your iPhone now on your iPhone for free, so you don't need the Mobile Me app anymore as of 2 days ago. So another thing you can do, especially if you guys have like a family plan together, I guess, or something like that. But another thing you could do is like if you're like, where's Tom at? He's not answering his phone. Oh, let me just go on my phone.
Yeah,
Oh, here's GPS
so
locations to
evil.
exactly where you're at right now.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that though. I don't want to
Tom's like, shut the
know.
fuck up, dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's such a violation though. I feel like
It seems like it.
Yeah.
It is.
But with us, honestly,
no.
you know where I am all the time. There's no like, you don't know where I'm at. Like, you always know where I'm at.
Right. Obviously, if she
But-
can get into your phone so easily,
Yeah,
then
but
there's
no,
no
but-
problems here.
Yeah.
But there's still that unspoken fear that every woman has of like, what if I come home early and he's like banging somebody, or what if I look for his iPhone and he's somewhere else? Like, there's just that paranoia, I guess.
Yeah.
That fear that's always in girls.
But
Do you have that?
I
Do
bang
you
chicks
worry?
like, I don't bang chicks if you're coming home
Okay.
early.
So dumb.
You know what I mean?
Do you have that fear, Tommy? Like, what if I come home early and Christina's like banging someone else?
No.
Never.
You should, dude. You really
Yeah.
should.
Hello.
Yeah.
What if you think I should have that thought all the time?
Not
What
all
if
the
I come home
time.
early and she's banging someone else? No.
Do you get that, Brian?
I always had
Paranoid.
that fear with you. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Tom all the time. We always talk about it, And,
Yeah, that was weird.
That's weird. Because of my type.
yeah.
Sending text messaging is dangerous.
Technology for relationships is just crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
Because
you would think that when you're like, I'm gonna come home early. What if she's with somebody else?
yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time?
I
All the
think
time.
that.
I always think about Christina with other people.
What kind of men specifically?
Mostly black or Mexican.
Puerto
definitely.
Rican. Yeah,
Puerto
Mexicans,
Rican.
great.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans though. Yeah, definitely high on the list.
Tommy thinks I'm in love with Puerto Ricans that have the thin beards, like the daddy Yankee.
That's what she likes.
That's what I like.
That's her style.
secretly.
Like the ones that hang out at the barbershop every day to get it.
Clean me up, yo. Clean me up.
Yeah, I like
How
that.
play is that,
I
man?
like that.
The crazy thing too about relationships with technology is that nowadays, like, you know, when back in the day it's like, where you at? I'm at my friend's house watching
Yeah.
TV. Chill the fuck out. Now with FaceTime, you're just like, oh really? Turn on your FaceTime. I want to
Yeah.
see exactly
I
where
see
you're at.
where you're at.
Oh,
well,
that's scary.
I'm not on my Wi-Fi
Yeah,
network.
yeah. Well, get on one.
Get
Yeah.
on one right now.
Better have my donuts.
Oh Jesus! I don't know. I think it's It's so much easier to feel slighted now because of technology. Like if you text message someone and they don't answer you back immediately, and then you see that they're on Twitter tweeting something retarded, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I know that fucker just saw what I texted him because he's on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could like match up timelines now
Yeah.
to Twitter, Facebook, and then you're like, you could check Twitter, like, oh, she posted this from a
Yeah.
web. That means she is home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's becoming stalkers, not by choice, but just because the information's now available to be a stalker or
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to know that much, but you do. And then I'll
Yeah,
be, "Hi, kitty
don't
cat."
mind the cats.
I am. I put shit together like that for you all the time. I always watch your doing. what
You
you're
do
doing.
not.
Yeah, I do.
What are you talking about? Have you really?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll look at
what?
like I'll text and then I'll look at your timeline. I'll be like, this bitch is
So-
not paying attention right now.
Do you guys do the Foursquare thing or the check-in
No.
things?
What's that?
It's like the thing where people you see a lot of times on like Facebook just implemented it on their own website where you're like, hey, I'm at the Cheesecake
Oh
Factory.
fuck, that.
you know,
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Why do people do that?
Why
That's
would you want
horrible.
anybody? I don't want anybody knowing where I am ever.
Or that
Ever.
you're not at home, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just
It's
ridiculous.
stupid.
Well,
it's
there's
totally
some stories
stupid.
like where people post on Facebook, "Hey, we're going out," and then
Right.
people get robbed that way. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
So dumb.
But I don't understand. Like, I mean, I guess everybody has their own, whatever gives them a sense of accomplishment. But when people are like, and now I'm the mayor of the movie theater, and you're like, well, so what, man?
I'm governor of the Olive Garden, Burbank.
Like that really,
No.
that gets you excited that
Right.
you're the
Can
guy
I-
that's
can I-
been the fucking Olive Garden the most.
Right.
Connoisseur.
Bragging that you like Olive Garden.
But I do use Yelp a lot when we travel, just to see where to eat.
Fuck yeah.
Like if you're in some shit town, you're like, I don't know where to get like a slice of pizza. That helps. But can I tell you my biggest pet peeve about Facebook is people that update stuff on what their kids are doing. And you're like, really, dude? I don't care that your 5-year-old took a nap today. Like, good for you. Or
It's the worst. And my relationship with
hate
my
that.
sister is just now her every day sending me new videos of my nephew, which is great. I love my
Right.
nephew and everything, but that's all she does nonstop. Photos and videos, I get it. He's a baby.
Yeah,
You know?
and you're like, what are you up to? Like, I'm videotaping him right now.
yeah, what
Do you
happened?
do anything else? I change him.
I guess the mommy brain takes over and people like
Yeah.
lose their mind.
You're just not there yet. Once you have a baby, you'll understand.
I guess. I don't know.
Let's try right now. Let's try it on the podcast.
yeah.
No, it's not, Tom. God.
Do a double stack.
We would have such a huge hit on our hands
Yeah.
if we conceived on the first podcast. What do you think?
Oh,
That's a-
absolutely.
actually,
Absolutely.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, just start it off slow and see.
Why don't we
what
bring a
happens.
couple of Ricans here to loosen you up a little bit?
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Speak your language.
It's the first good idea you've had all day.
Do you guys ever do the filming of your sex for your personal enjoyment?
No,
No.
That's so
No.
awful.
We don't wanna
We
see
don't want to
this.
see ourselves
Me.
naked.
Right.
doing it. Have you done that?
I've done it a few times.
Really?
Both with always with them knowing it, but it never turns out good. It never looks good. I'm always supposed to delete it, and then I have to, undelete it when she's not looking, and rename the file and stuff like that. But here's a tip though: if you really want to hide your personal video, and you know she's going to go through your computer, you could always like right-click a program. So if it's like sex.mov, just move it to sex.jpg, and it won't come up as a JPEG, and it won't work as a movie when you click on it, but you know exactly what that sex.jpg is.
That's so sneaky.
He's a sneaky dog.
Yeah,
I'm a
Brian.
sneaky dog.
Sneaky number 2.
I really am fascinated by his idea of when things are going downhill in a relationship.
Yeah,
to sabotage the phone.
Just make it worse because you know it's not going to get better. If it's going downhill, it's just going to continue to go downhill.
Yeah.
You know, so might as well just make it
So
a
then
fun adventure.
She's texting her mom when she's texting her. She thinks she's texting her ex-boyfriend.
Right.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great,
it's
man.
really
That's so. Oh my god, you don't feel bad? You're
No, he gets all. Look at his smile.
Yeah, you love it.
He's excited about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with that to fuck up a relationship when it's already fucked up.
He's a clever boy.
It sounds like you've got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
That way.
So how long you guys been together? Like when did you guys meet? Like long time ago? Or are you guys just like fresh?
When did we meet?
We met in
I don't even know who you are.
end of 02
Yeah.
or 03.
Now, did you meet at a comedy club? or
I
you
know
met
where
as
we
comics?
met. Do you remember?
Yeah, we met at the Cat Club on
Yes.
Sunset.
Yes.
Cat club.
That it was. They had the Saturday night comedy show there, and Tommy was like 23. I'm 3 years older. I'm 26, and
Wow.
he was
older
so
girl.
cute. Yeah, totally. He was so cute, and he was so quiet, and he was like the only comedian that never tried to come on to me or be skeevy, and he just treated me like a person, kind of,
Yeah.
as much as he's capable of, and he was so cute. We met at the Cat Club. And then I had a room at Tangier in Los Feliz, and I would book him like every week.
Nice.
He was so
Nice.
funny. He's
But she
I
was
think he's
dating
so
somebody
funny.
else.
Ah.
I was dating a Chinese guy back then.
What?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
That's why you're so nice to you. It's just like, oh, this girl's broken. This is doing a Chinese.
Clearly something's wrong with the line.
But I
I
was
still get ridiculed for that. P.S. from Tom.
I was plugging a lot of holes back then
Oh,
myself.
for-
So it's not like
Did you guys have the weird comedy relationship? See, like I only dated one comic, and when I started dating her, like all my personality traits that I would use on a normal non-comedian woman, just trying to be like a little jokey here and there, a little small, like happy personality. She'd be like, "You need to rewrite that." I'm like, "No,
No.
Like, it's constant dissection of my personality where I just was like, all right, I can't be this happy, nice guy anymore. I feel like I'm on stage when I'm talking.
you need to rewrite that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah, well,
I don't think we're like that. I think we're a lot freer with each other because we're comedians. Like I think it's our point. Like we're so close to each other and we can say what we want to. Like I couldn't imagine dating a civilian now, because you can't say awful things to them and have them not be offended by it. We say awful things to each other constantly, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Like it's all funny.
but do you ever like say something and then you're like, that's hilarious, and you both like, no,
Yeah.
I want this joke. No, I want this joke. And you have like a joke battle to the death.
No,
No.
it's more like if she says something that's like hilarious, I'll be like, that's real. Like she won't realize that like you should, whoever says it won't realize like, oh.
Yeah, that's useful.
So like sometimes she'll say something and I'll be like, that's really funny.
Yeah,
you
you
need
should
to.
say that.
It's not, and then she'll be like, oh really? I'm like, yeah, you need to write that down.
Well, I think too, because I'm a girl and you're a boy, that our acts aren't gonna be that similar.
Yeah.
So like if he says something that's
Because
funny
you're always
for
like, I'm
him-
bleeding.
Oh, my vagina hurt. Period. Stupid. I
Yeah.
get a bra. You can't tell period jokes like I do.
Yeah. But you had said something today
What?
that was inappropriate and
What?
funny. It made me laugh a lot, actually.
What?
You said Bud Light Lime. That's not even for people. That's for Mexicans.
Wow, that's
Have you
terrible,
had that?
Tom.
Have you had that stuff?
No, our friend
is
is
it?
gonna bring it over tomorrow, and
It-
that's why.
It tastes like Bud Light with lime. That's pretty much all.
But is that supposed to be good? That doesn't even sound good.
I think with like any beer, there's a lot of people that believe if you just put a little lime in it or a little lemon, it makes it a little.
But that's for Corona. It's for like
Yeah,
Mexicans.
for Coronas, yeah.
Mexican
I don't like
beer
that
you
at all.
put lime in,
Right.
not Bud Light.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's
I
not
don't-
for people. It's for Mexicans.
I'm like, the Bud Light lime, that's not even for people.
Yeah. It's for
It's
Mexicans.
for Mexicans.
Yeah.
I love Mexicans. Don't.
Do you realize how
Why
insulting
are you
that is?
saying
That
that?
is
I grew
pretty
up in
insulting.
Los Angeles. I'm an Angelino. I love the Mexican people. I think it's an insult to Mexicans, Bud Light lime.
Have you ever loved a Mexican?
You know what? Okay, here's the problem.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. Because I grew up in LA. A lot of Mexicanos love the blondes, so I got harassed a lot by Mexican boys. I had a lot of Mexican girlfriends, never a Mexican boyfriend.
Oh, good.
They were too short. They were always too short.
I hate soccer.
And then
She hooked up with a few Ricans, though.
I like Puerto Ricans. That was my flavor. Because they're exotic. We don't have them in LA. There's not a lot of Puerto Ricans in the world.
Yeah, but aren't Puerto
So-
Ricans just Mexican with longer hair
And golder chains.
and golder chains?
I like them. Well, Tommy, what was your flavor before you were married?
I mean,
Like a rabbit, just gotta have it.
I didn't really,
Blood pussy.
I thought you. Well, you've been with 2 Indian women, like not like Native American, but 2 Indian women, like full on Indian women
that's true.
before.
Yeah.
So was that like a thing that you just did once in a while, or was that like a real thing that you looked for?
it just kind of fell into my lap,
Oh,
so to speak.
The Indian girls?
Yeah, the real Indian.
the
though.
real Indian
Yeah.
women.
I'm sorry, Slumdog Millionaire Indian or
Yeah. Slumdog.
Casino?
Yeah, Slumdog style.
Where did you meet these Indian women?
Seattle.
When?
From the crunch years.
Yeah, I was gonna. What?
I guess when did we start dating?
Oh my god.
I guess the year before that.
And
Real Indians?
I remember he told me they had really dry elbows and hands, and it always it bugged
ashy?
them. Yeah, like ashy,
Yeah.
ashy arms.
And really crunchy nails.
That's I have three Indian stepsisters. What a coincidence.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I don't think it is a coincidence.
It's really weird.
You don't really bring them over enough.
They're not ashy.
I know, but they could be if we dry them out.
Did you really make love to Indian women, Tom?
Same time too.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
What? How come I didn't hear about this? This is the first time I've heard of this.
I'm sorry, I didn't know to bring it. Not bring it
And
up.
look, you divorce.
What was the one yesterday you told me? You told me you didn't know.
You went to Argentina secretly.
Oh yeah, you didn't know
yesterday.
that yesterday.
We were
yeah.
hanging up pictures in our house, and he goes, "Oh, I got that from Argentina when I was there with my lover in 1992."
1992. Really?
You were 12.
I liked European chicks. That was kind of my style. I had different. I mean, I've had German chicks.
Oh,
Germans.
yeah, he talks about this one broad that he banged in Africa once. Like
Africa.
so in
Yeah.
love with her.
I wasn't in love with her. But I remember I blew a load in her and I got really nervous.
Oh my god, Tommy!
Why? Because of AIDS or?
Yeah, well, she was like,
Because of AIDS.
she was a junkie. She was a reformed junkie.
Oh my god!
And she was like in a punk, and she was all tatted up, and she was like,
He
"Oh
likes
yeah."
that.
And then after I was done, I was like, "That probably isn't a good person to not wear protection with."
Oh, you were in Africa, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think I would wear a condom on the airplane before I got off of
Yeah.
Africa.
And then I know I started to kind of have a panic
Mouth
attack,
condom too.
and I was like kind of freaking out, and she saw that I was freaking out,
Yeah.
and she had this, I don't know, some pill. She was like, "This is good for your stomach." Because I was like, "I'm
the
kinda
morning
sick.
after AIDS pill.
Yeah. the next- yeah. And then
That AIDS out of your stomach.
I took it, and then I did it again.
Oh my god, Tommy!
You know, to try to get the AIDS
Have you been
again.
tested for AIDS?
Yeah,
I hope so.
it's just like they said. It's like slight positive, but not full positive.
Positive.
It's half positive.
Yeah,
I always make the girl get the AIDS test, and then I'm like, oh, I'm fine.
But can we be real? Can we have real talk here?
real talk. Yeah,
This is real talk.
First of all,
better have my donuts.
do you know anybody that has HIV or AIDS?
Yeah.
Like a straight person?
Well, I don't want to say like.
Don't say
anything,
who.
But yeah, somebody that.
Like a
that-
straight person.
Not straight. No,
Gay
I don't think
man?
that. I think it's pretty impossible for a straight person to really get AIDS.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
kind of, and I hate to sound like, hey, everybody go out and just have
I'm sure there are.
careless sex, but I feel like I've never met anybody who's straight personally in my life.
But, you know,
It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but
Well, you can get it. Straight people can get it if they're really into the butthole.
yeah.
oh yeah,
You know.
By the way, I recently had butthole sex again.
you did.
And like I called it off
How
completely.
big was he?
Big. I don't know. He's like I don't know. He plays basketball. I don't know. But like when I last had it, I was like, I'm never doing this again. It smells. There was
can't
it was
imagine it.
just an awful experience.
It was awful.
The time before, and I was like, I
But
called.
the recent time.
No. This is like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I'm never doing this again, right?
Okay.
And then when I had it last, I was like, kind of like, why am I doing this? I shouldn't be doing this. But then it was great.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. So I gotta ask so many questions for
Did you wear a condom?
How is that possible?
with butt
Just
sex.
saying, with buttholes, it's supposed to be
People
so much
do.
more dangerous
Boys do.
Right? No.
because there's blood.
There's what?
You can
There's
anal
minuscule
tearing.
Oh.
That's
And
why.
then
That's
you-
why it's more likely to get through the anus.
Yeah, it's
Just
actually
because there's like
easier.
tiny little tears in the butt.
No.
Yeah.
No. This guy's never had butt sex before.
Did you put lube in his ass or no?
Yeah, flesh lube.
Yeah.
It's funny because the other podcast we were sponsored by the Fleshlight, and so they sent us a bunch of Flesh lube, which is just like this water-based lube, and one is just water soluble, and the other one is like called fire or something like that.
That's good for sexual.
And I didn't know, but that makes your dick feel like it's on fire.
Why would anybody
Wow.
want that?
Is it good?
bad?
No, it's awful.
Sounds awful.
Can I have a question?
Yes.
The fleshlight, so you bagak inside of
Here,
your.
I'll show you one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it though. And let's.
It's never been used before.
Oh, I see.
That's the alien one.
It looks like soap, like really pretty, shiny.
Yeah, that's
Touch it.
That's the alien
I
one.
don't want to. This
Touch
is
it.
so that people can see.
I know, but they've
This
seen
is
it.
so horrifying. Have you put your penis
No,
in
no,
it?
no,
Does
no.
anyone put their penis
No,
in
no,
it?
no. You can put your finger in it though, so you can feel how realistic it is. I actually put my penis in there.
Here, I'll do
I'm
it.
gonna throw up. Wait. I want to look at the vagina. So when you
So yeah,
blow your bagak in there, and
blow
then
it
how
in,
do you
and
clean it?
well, see, there's on the bottom it unscrews, and you can have while you're fucking it, if you add a
gonna
little
be
bit of air
sick.
to it, it gives less suction or more suction. And then when you come in, the bottom unscrews it off like a spit valve, like a trumpet. And then you just put the faucet on the top and blow it out the bottom, or the whole thing pulls out. So it's like this
Yeah.
huge.
That is amazing, and I'm surprised the men haven't invented this like 100 years ago.
Oh, they did. It
It
was
seems
just
so-
cheap.
Oh my God, touch it.
I did. I touched
Put your finger
it.
in the middle of it, though. Yeah, that's the best part.
Is this what a vagina feels like? I mean,
You know what?
well, no, but I'm saying I've not touched anyone else's vagina, only my own. It's different when you touch your own.
That's what most girls.
Whoa! I'm finger blasting
see.
it.
Wow.
And now imagine a little bit of hot lube in there. That's real.
It's a Sunday
Have
morning.
you used yours a lot?
I've used that one a lot.
Oh man,
I told you I did.
I didn't believe you. I thought you were joking. I didn't think you would do that to us.
Look in the bottom. I don't even think I cleaned it out.
Oh, there is crust around it. Look.
Oh,
Oh, I put it in my lap.
Smell it.
Oh, I don't want to smell it.
Smell it.
Ugh, I can't believe you keep this in the living room.
Why not? This is where I do most of my masturbations on that couch. I didn't really do that.
thank you.
Girls don't
But
have.
you've used one before.
Yes. I'll show you. Want to see the one I actually
No
used?
thanks.
no.
Is it blue?
No, but it's pretty funny how. Never mind.
It is.
So you
actually
blow your. I mean,
kinda
is it pretty
blue.
awesome to jerk off with one of those?
It's definitely better than your hand because it feels.
Yeah.
You know, your hand, like Joe always says, it's connected to your body. So there's a part of your
Yeah.
brain that you're like, all right, I'm touching myself.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
actually feels like a third party's.
Involved.
Merry
involved.
Christmas. How much are these? Maybe tell me we'll get one.
Like, oh, we can get you one. We can get you one.
I want you to take it.
Didn't
through
Joe already
custom.
give you one?
I know he has not.
Please take it with you.
Yeah.
Wait, can we talk about anal?
Yeah.
I am so phobic of my anus being prodded.
Blown out. And
I
then
am
you start
so
shitting yourself when you get older.
afraid of it. Yeah, because my mother worked for a doctor growing up, and she said that she used to regale me with these awful tales of men who would go to the emergency room because they would have foreign objects stuck in their bum cakes,
Right.
and how that does like irreparable damage to your butthole.
That's what
I'm
that's what I
really
always thought, but I don't
scared.
have to worry about I'm not going
You
to be talking
don't.
to these girls in 20 years when they're pooping themselves.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But doesn't the poop come out?
Faster or
Yeah, like
easier?
when you're doing it. I'm saying like as
Oh, when you're doing it. See, I think the thing is, it's like if you have one on deck, then it
Yeah.
is. But if the girl has gone recently and doesn't have one
On
on deck,
deck.
I think it's fine because like the one before, she had it on deck, obviously, because it smelled like it when I pulled it out, and I
Yeah.
just like I'm never doing this again. But the last time was like it felt just like a second vagina.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
heard that it doesn't. I heard that it's a little initially tight, and then it's like this expansive area because it's your intestines or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's also involving like if the girl is older, she has like the hemorrhoids, so it's a little bit different, But if she's a younger girl with no hemorrhoids yet, then you're giving her the hemorrhoids, so it's
Yet.
That's pretty hot.
Wow. Tommy,
like-
have you ever done?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried a few times
Really?
and I've never been successful.
never.
But I was very young when I tried,
Well,
and I don't think I would approach it differently today. And with you, it's definitely
violent.
no,
No?
it's not violent. It's
Aggressive.
it's been brought up, and it's like you've been like yeah, maybe like on that 10-year anniversary. And then you're like, oh yeah, you faggot, and you call me names.
That's how we do it. I call him names.
Yeah.
So fucking queer.
Yeah, she always does that.
take
Right in the middle of like a passionate moment, she's like, you're like a faggot, you know that? And I'm like,
You know what's funny is my mother married an Indian guy, like a Slumdog
I used to
Millionaire
fuck Indian chicks all the time.
Yeah, what a coincidence. It's wonderful. And she used to chastise him all the time and call him a faggot and a towel head.
Are you
I
serious?
swear to God. And it was just in our family. It was like a joke. Like, and you know, he would call her like gypsy tits and all that because my mom's Hungarian. And I thought that's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to chastise your husband.
Oh shit!
Call him a faggot and stuff.
She doesn't.
It feels normal.
She doesn't call me that. During.
I don't.
That'd
No.
be awful.
After, not during.
You better have my donuts.
You're so... What's the guy's
By the
name?
way, if you that's Delonte West, but if you are gonna be listening to this podcast a lot, you're gonna get a lot of dirty talk.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of
A lot
black
of
shit.
poopy, too.
A
Oh,
lot of
black
Sounds
stuff.
like a lot of racism.
A lot of we're very racist. We're
Black
very
shit.
poo-centric.
Gay shit,
A lot of gay talk.
shit talk, sex talk. That's the main
It's the best thing.
Wait, who's the guy that was like, we got a rapist up in here.
Oh, that was Antoine Dobson.
Hide your wife. Hide
Yeah, I
your...
went
That guy's
to,
the best, man.
Oh, that is
Dude,
great.
I went with Joe Rogan to the D, Detroit.
Detroit.
Last weekend we did a couple shows, and then UFC 123. And the day before, when they have the weigh-ins, we went to the Palace at Auburn Hills for the weigh-ins, and
You know when you said Wayans,
see.
I thought you meant like Damon.
for the Wayans brothers. So we went to see Sean and Marlon Wayans in Detroit, and Joe was like, "There's no way I'm missing this," and I was like, "Can I please come?" And he was like, "Yes, we have to see the Wayans brothers today." So
They're so talented.
we get there, and he's like, running the show, introducing the fighters, and I'm behind the curtain, back where the fighters are, and I see this really tall, sort of odd-looking black woman, long hair. She's like 6'2", and I'm like, oh, like she's tall. Her face is kind of beat, like she's a little broke looking in the face, but like
But you still tap it.
I'd still tag it because she's like 6'2",
Right color.
There's something.
Right.
Yeah, there's something. I like to get down with brown, so I'm
Yeah.
like I'd do that shit. I'd break it in half. So,
Oh.
and as I see her, I'm like, her face is kind of fucked up, but like whatever, she's cute. And then I'm on my phone and I'm just waiting around, and Joe's doing his thing, and I see Joe talking to this woman, and then I see him with his phone and he's talking to her, and then as we're finally leaving, we're done with the weigh-ins, we're gonna go do the shows. He goes, you could run and tell that, homeboy. And like he just says it, and I just laugh, and I'm like, yeah. I just laugh because I think he's just quoting it.
love that.
And he's like, yeah, I got that video. And I was like, of what? He was like, with Antoine. And I was like, what do you mean?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And
You
I
never
was-
even told me
Tell
that.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, that was Antoine Dobson
boy.
there. And I was like,
He's great.
wait, who? And he was like, that fucking super tall dude, that black guy. And I was like, I thought that was a woman. Wow. I was like, no, that's
He's
Antoine.
pretty. No, he's
That's
like a
fucking
very
cool.
fey, effeminate.
Didn't you see it on Joe's YouTube?
No.
It's on his site.
Oh, I didn't know
YouTube.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So he talked to him, and I was blown away that it was a man, but he was at
Wow.
the fights. And Joe's got a really funny video.
It's on his
Run and
YouTube.
tell
Wow,
that.
I don't know how I
Yeah.
missed that.
It's great. He talked to him. It was, and I couldn't believe it.
Speaking of black people, not to deter, do you want to discuss the documentary we watched the other night, The Diary of a Tired Black Man? Have
Diary
you
of an
seen
Angry
that?
Black Man.
Angry Black Man. Have you seen this?
No. Wait, why were you guys watching this?
Because
on
we're
Showtime.
obsessed.
You were like laying around naked. Oh, here's the thing.
We finished
Love
making
black
love.
culture, yeah.
I was like, I got to shit, and then she was like, let's watch this movie.
Yes. Well, it was a documentary that this man, apparently he was very upset with black women and how they treat black men. And it
Yeah.
was all about how angry black women are and stuff. But I kind of didn't like that the men don't take responsibility. It was all like on the woman.
Yeah, I mean, we should set up the fact that
Babe, don't fucking
That-
fart on the podcast. It's so unprofessional.
babe, we've traveled together.
Sweetie, everybody.
We've
Brian, I
traveled together.
apologize.
No, it's
Listeners,
pretty-
I
Jeff-
apologize.
Do you have any hairspray?
Huh?
Oh my
Let me get the Aquanet.
Aquanet. Oh, It's so disgusting.
There's nothing wrong.
I'm a lady.
Hot sauce in my bag. Hot sauce in my bag.
What was that?
Another one.
Was that the kitty? Was that the kitty?
Oh,
Was that you?
No, that was. I thought that was you.
No, that wasn't me. Look at Kitty. Look
I
at Kitty.
know. It's too cute.
Whoops.
What was that?
Sorry. So continue.
So let's talk about it.
Okay, so we're kind of obsessed with black culture.
Yes.
Like the way I think most
Curious.
Americans are too. It's not like
No, we love black people, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that we're intrigued because there's so many things white people don't know about black culture. Like I watched that documentary called Good Hair. Have you seen that Chris Rock's documentary?
No.
I had no idea that like black women's hair was such a political issue. You know, because like it's the whole do you get extensions versus letting your nappy grow, and extensions are expensive, and then do you get your black boyfriend to pay for them? Well, that's true.
I
That's
know.
part of the
It's a fast. It's
documentary.
actually
amazing.
It's kind of
really
interesting.
interesting.
It's pretty amazing how many movies black guys and black people put out about hair too. I mean,
Because it's a big deal. Because do you conform to what the white man wants you to have straight? Oh God.
sorry.
Oh, burns.
That one I didn't even have to push. That kind of fell out.
That
of
was
me.
so loud, Tom.
I know it's louder.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys. So juvenile.
Like who knew they could all rap? Like, there's all these things that you don't know.
I didn't know.
But this the documentary "Angry Diary of an Angry Black Man."
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
No,
Diarrhea from an angry black man.
Dude,
It was
could you imagine how
about-
awesome that movie would be?
It's just an angry black guy's face.
I gotta get this shit out. Jab turkey.
Motherfucker! That's what he says every time it comes out.
Run and tell that, homeboy.
No, but it's really interesting that basically it's so prevalent in black culture that there was enough there that this guy made this documentary where he went around and interviewed basically both black men and black women, and it kind of validated in a way his perspective, which was, are there just a bunch of angry black women out there who are just angry all the time and give grief to men, to black men, and tell them that they're no good? And there was a host of people, both men and women, that said, yes, that is true. And then he explored why is that the case. That's basically,
Why was it the case?
well, I mean, it was kind of complicated. It's very complicated.
Very
But
It couldn't be.
because why?
I don't know.
Wait, have you ever dated a black woman before, Brian?
No, unfortunately not. But that's still on my bucket list, though.
Really?
Yeah,
You
just
knew that?
once. I want a nice, pretty one now. I'm not going to get any. But that's definitely on my list. Why not?
What about Antoine?
No, I wouldn't do that. I
could run a tail of that,
No,
boy.
No.
Tom's had, haven't you?
Oh, I'm sure.
I haven't dated.
Oh my God. We've
I've-
learned so much about each other today on this podcast.
I mean, I blew a few out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was way before you.
That's so gross.
See, I'm on the
Yeah.
constant search for the biggest areola or nipple size, and usually the black
Really?
ladies have the biggest. So
pepperonis?
The pepperonis, and that's the only reason I want to do it, is to see if that theory is correct. Because then I might be in love. You know.
You really like big ones?
Oh, that's all I want.
Really?
If I could have boob all nipple, that would be the.
Do you like to lick it and play with it?
No, I just like the look of it. I
Like
think it's
look at it.
very cool looking. You know, it's mostly.
You don't put them in your mouth. See how much you get.
No, I mean they're cool and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I just like the look of that. Like, see that? That's
Yeah.
That I did.
Yeah, he has artwork.
Yeah,
that
that
is.
has. The,
You painted it?
Yeah, that's the biggest nipple size. That.
Oh, you can run
Oh,
and
that
tell
is
that.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your background? What are you?
Mostly what? Oh, like
Yeah.
like German, Irish.
Wow.
Is that what you were asking? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My background.
Yeah, that's what she was asking.
I need to know before I can talk to people.
Yeah.
Really?
Where I'm
Mostly
coming
Did you ever
from.
date a black guy?
No, I have not. I've you know why? I think it's because I don't know how to talk to black dudes because they always step to you with like crazy game.
Right.
And I'm always like, oh, I don't know. Like I'm
Well,
very awkward. I can't
The answer would be not anymore. It's no longer part
Oh,
of
sorry. I mean, if someone
Because I'm
does
married now.
it does preposition propositions.
Proposition.
We say preposition.
Preposition.
I mean, I'd be willing to explore that. Yeah.
The easiest way to talk is just to take the last letter of every word off when you talk to them.
Oh, is that how?
Yeah, that's the easiest way to fit in. That's what I've
Yeah.
learned.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, it just never happened.
yet.
Regrettably, yeah. Maybe.
Did
Who
you,
knows what tomorrow will bring?
Shut up.
Have you ever thought about bringing somebody into the bedroom as a couple?
Yes.
I don't recommend that, by the way.
Who really?
No.
Have
You did
It
it?
ruins relationships. I've had 2 threesomes, and both of them ruined the relationship. Like days,
Seriously?
Days after. One was the next day. It was bad.
Oh, what happened? Like,
Well, first of all, wait. Can we set this up?
yeah.
How long were you dating? Let's go to the first time.
Right,
it
the
happened.
first one was in high school. I dated her for 2.5 years.
So you were already dating like 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and she was our boss. We worked at a movie theater, and she was our boss, and we were like 17, 18, and she was like 24.
Uh-huh.
And
Who decided to like at least?
Let me guess.
Bring up
The
the idea.
guy.
No,
Really?
we were all hanging out because we got off work and we were drinking in the other girl's house or her basement. She lived with her mom. She was 24, but she was, a movie theater manager, so that's understandable. But she had like a keg left over from her mom had like a party, so we were all just in the basement drinking. I went to the bathroom, came downstairs, and they were undressing each other. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? And they're like, you want to join us? And the next thing I know, my girlfriend was laying on top of the other girl naked, just totally grinding, going at it. Craziness. And I remember having my back to it, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like I was like crazy.
Yeah.
We did it, everything. That was the first time I ever had ass sex with a girl because the other girl,
Whoa.
like my girlfriend's like,
That's
dude,
a lot to process.
She wants to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. So I had ass sex with this girl, and I remember having ass sex with this girl, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I look over at my girlfriend, and she's just sitting there masturbating, watching us.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, this is awesome. And so then we all went to sleep, and the next morning, her mom came down the basement. It was like, hey, I cooked you guys breakfast. And I remember just being completely naked with her daughter and my girlfriend on the other side. And the daughter like jumps up and gets dressed and goes upstairs. And me and my girlfriend were just putting on our clothes. And my girlfriend just started crying. Just immediately started crying. Look, what the fuck happened? What did we do? And then like 2 days later, we broke up. But
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot to do. That's your first anal
first anal, first
and
threesome.
your first threesome.
And we were underage sex
You were in
with,
high school.
this girl that's like,
Oh yeah.
How troubled were those two girls? Like how?
One girl,
What's going on?
One girl nowadays, I believe, is a lesbian, and the other girl is a cop now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah.
See, because I wouldn't think that I would have the wherewithal.
Lesbian
in high
cop?
school.
I don't probably. Who knows? They're all right.
That's pretty advanced.
How about your second time?
Second time I dated a girl that I was a hippie, a Grateful Dead follower, and stuff like
really?
that. And she was like the other hippie girl that like lived in her car, that would crash on her couch and smoke weed with us all the time and shroom. And then one time we just all had sex, and then after that they started like kind of hooking up more than I hooked up with her.
Really?
And then one of them gave me crabs, and then I broke up.
Oh man. Jesus.
So they became lesbians too.
Yeah, well,
It sounds like you're a conduit to bringing
briefly they
lesbians
were,
together.
but like they're not lesbians now. Like one has like
Oh.
3 kids, and the other one has 2 kids, and they're both married or something like that. So.
Wow.
Did you ever have a threesome?
No, I was saying like I think I'm more uptight about like I would not have the wherewithal in high school to be like, hey guys, what do you say we do? And even in college, I was not that.
Yeah, but were you ever attracted to? Because most girls seem like they're attracted to other girls. Like I would do
Yeah.
it once. Do you have that in you then?
Yeah, I think other women are super pretty, and I think I'm too afraid to go through with stuff. Like I just don't.
Nice.
I'm too afraid.
I like it.
I'm too awkward. I'm not comfortable. I can tell jokes to a room full of strangers and talk about other shit, but for some reason in private life, like that's not.
We'll work on it.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna.
There's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, babe? Though, if we had someone else, I would be so jealous.
I would go with
and I would
Asian
be
if you
so,
do. Go with Asian because they're
Asian
shy. No, Asian girl. Go with the Asian girl, a young Asian girl. Get her a
12
couple
years old.
Jack and Cokes. No, I mean like 20. Get her a couple.
No, you would not be down. at
fully
all.
shaved. What?
You would not be down. You would. Be
I would
so-
be so insecure and so worry that you would fall in love with her, I don't think I can go through with it.
Make him blindfolded the whole time.
And then
He
what
doesn't
does
know
that
who.
do?
But then he doesn't know who this girl is.
knows.
Who's this? Who's this?
Who's this? That's right.
Who's this? Who's this?
And what would you be okay with it, Tommy?
No.
You lie.
I would not recommend it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But what is it? Doesn't I mean? What does it feel like emotionally? Isn't it very like?
It feels like your partner's cheating on you. Like that, even with the girl that at the first one with the older lady, the whole time, like I felt it too. Like I'm like, oh my god, she was fucking somebody else. You know, even though it was a girl, it was, and even though I fucked her too, it was just like, this is fucked up. She's cheating on me, kind of.
It would be
Weird.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when we're at the end, like if we're at
We're
the
at the
end,
end.
you know what I mean?
Trying to
in like,
spice it up
in like
before
2
the
years.
big D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When it's stale and crusty. Because I feel like that's what people do on
But wait.
like the last step of your highway of your relationship. You're like, let's have a three-way.
But that's
just
but
to
doesn't
put it in
that
the
just
ground.
yeah, that's just to end it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Oh,
the
okay.
final nail in the coffin is the three-way.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So counter productive.
Maybe we
with
should.
the
You know
third
what?
person in your
Maybe the
bedroom.
problem is only 3.
Oh,
Maybe that's the issue.
Yeah.
swinger party.
One for each person.
Maybe we need to do
Maybe
it
one
for-
boy, one girl.
With
and it-
comedians only.
Oh.
Which comedians did we put in our orgy? In our last nail in the coffin
All right,
of the
you get
relationship
Jay
orgy.
London, and you get,
Ralphie May, Jay London,
and then the girls would be
Alan.
Ellen DeGeneres,
Kelly Kirsten.
Kelly Kirsten. What about Monique? I know you're a huge fan of hers.
Oh, Monique. Yeah.
She's very funny.
I
Yeah.
like how you pronounced it Monique. Like
Monique.
it's exotic.
Yeah. Monique, spice up
I
that
like
dry
that.
elbow.
Better have my donuts. What? What?
What?
Tom seems upset that we're talking about having a threesome. He's just like mad
He
about it.
gets upset. See, he's a grizzly bear. You guys have to
I'm not
understand.
I'm not upset at all.
No,
Why would I be upset?
you seem disappointed that I'm not able to.
That you're not able
emotionally.
to?
Is this a
emotionally?
deal breaker for us?
I mean, yeah, I kind of thought you were going to come around by this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a little disappointing.
It is kind of.
Man, would you do it again, the threesome, Brian?
No. If it was a girl that I just was having sex with, not dating or something, sure, I'd do it. But it's just
But not with
it's just
somebody that
bad.
you're-
It's
yeah.
just wrecky. It's,
Yeah, Dr. Drew says it's bad too.
And plus, I've gotten to this point where I'm 36, where I'm kind of done being like that. You know, it's just like I don't know.
You don't seem 36.
No,
I
not
got
at all.
what 4 years. They have to.
You don't seem 36 at all.
No, you
Really?
You look
No.
younger too.
Oh, it's because I smoke, I tan.
yeah.
Do you tan?
Yeah, I do all that shit.
GTL.
GTL all the way.
All the
To me,
way.
tanning though is more of a relaxing thing. You know, I don't do it every day, every week, or anything like that. But once in a while, I'm just like, "Ugh, I need to just lay down and
Get some sun.
fry.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought you
Wait,
meant go
do
to
you
the
got-
salon.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But did you get it recently? You look tan.
No, I just got back from West Hollywood.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I do it under
look-
stressful situations.
You look tan.
So I've been
Are you stressed out?
Oh yeah, I've been really
Yeah.
stressed lately.
Really?
Why? What's going on?
No, just relationship shit.
But
Sorry.
you're doing stand up now too.
Yeah.
You excited? You started doing stand up.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, I did in Austin. Opened up all 5 shows.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. How'd it go?
It's good, but you know the problem is that you go from like an open mic with like 5 people, and then you get thrown in front of like 700 people. It's completely different.
Yeah.
And so jokes that you don't know work or not, because you can't tell when you're doing it in front of other comics and a
Yeah.
fucking coffee house. But so then actually going in front of people, you realize, all right, that joke's an awesome joke. That joke sucks. Why do I even do that joke? So it's kind of hard to even be a comic when you're put in that situation.
Yeah.
Hard being a comic.
Yeah, but there's that, but that's like what happens is when you do those open mics a while, then you kind of realize I need more of a real audience. You don't need the 300 and 400 people, but you need to start doing
Like the 30 people.
Yeah.
The 20
Yeah.
people.
Yep. Where
Yeah.
it's like because that actually does provide a pretty real gauge.
Right.
Like you'll find that like you can do, and you can tell the reason you can tell is you can do the 300 person shows, and then do those jokes in front of 30 and 40 people.
Right.
And the joke that kills in front of those 300-400 people
Right.
will make the 30 people like will crush, and you'll be like, oh, that's a good joke. Like
Right.
that just it's a well, like it works the same way. But you need that the non-comic just crowd, which is like, there's rooms like that. You just have to.
Yeah.
I think open mics kind of they're not good gauges for what's
Not
funny.
good for anything. They're good for
Yeah.
meeting like the out of work actresses that are trying their hand at comedy, and then you could like do good in front of them, and they
Yeah.
like impress them, and then
No, you know what open
have
mics are
threesomes with them.
are good for is like building that fuck you attitude that you kind of need to have. Where you're like, I'm gonna fucking do this set. I don't care what you guys think, and that helps. But other than that, it's
You know, the most annoying
It's
thing
tough.
is with these open micers, or like last night, this guy, he's just like, he just moved from Chicago and blah, blah, blah. And this guy's, just doing all these bits. And then I'm realizing that he's just fucking copying, like he stole all his jokes. Like one of his bits was like, I met this girl last night and I put my hand, and she was so horny that I put my hand down her pants and it felt like I was feeding a horse. And I'm like,
Whoa.
are you really doing that?
Really, and they're like, he just moved here from Chicago.
Yeah.
oh,
And he just had like this attitude where he was just like he thought he was the shit, and then I just wanted to be, dude, you're fucking doing old hacky jokes,
You're doing joke book jokes.
joke book
Street.
jokes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I realized though, the more you do comedy, like those open mics are just so miserable and the comedians are so miserable. But the more successful like you become and the people that you're around, the nicer they get.
Oh yeah.
And the cooler they get. If you notice the guys that are really successful a lot of times are also really cool.
Mhm.
It's when you're starting out, you're so insecure
Right.
and you're just so hungry to do anything.
Yeah.
People become animals in that state.
Yeah.
I think
just think
it's
they're
so
civilized
hard though
people.
to get through that open mic
Oh,
part
it's
because
the worst.
the worst part is like you're spending what 2 hours to do 3 to 5 minutes, like
Yeah.
sitting, waiting,
Waiting,
driving,
yeah.
going
It's
to.
the worst.
It's awful.
Signing up for a list and
Signing up
then,
for the list.
Well, the worst too is that, like when you go, there's some things where you're like, I know this is funny. Like you'll have like a new thing, and you're like, I know that this is funny.
Right.
And you get up there and you get like a shit reaction from the
Yeah.
crowd, and then
Right.
you're like, it almost makes you go. You don't go, maybe this isn't funny. You go, fuck these people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you were like, I know this would work.
Right.
Like,
That's the worst too,
Yeah.
because then you have to keep on doing. Like, there's a bit like that I was doing recently that was just like that, and every time I did it, I got the same shitty reaction, but it was also in front of the same shitty people.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
what was that open mic last night?
that the new Sal's
Oh, the new
Comedy
Sal's,
Hall
okay.
that just opened up on Melrose. They're having an open mic every day now.
That's
at 6
great.
o'clock,
Good.
and then Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. But that's one of the few clubs in Los Angeles. Like New York, if you want to do open mic in New York, you have like 6 different places you can go to. Hit the train and do like 6 open mics a night for.
Are they
open,
still doing regular shows at Sal's?
I think he just bought it, so he just has like a small stage right now. In the next 3 months, he's going to be opening up 2 bigger stages. In this place is huge.
Does his open mic work
Yeah.
just like a regular, like just a sign up sheet?
Yeah,
and everything?
sign up sheet every day, 5 minutes, and he gives discounts on shit for comics and stuff.
Did you ever do that? There was this open mic in Culver City. It was this guy that ran a bar. His name was Bino. And he ran open mic 7 nights a week just because he loved stand-ups. And you could go and it would just be a room full of angry black people. But it would be like, but it was the best because if you did well, you really did well. And you knew that your shit was on point. And if
Right.
you bombed, you ate a dick. And they let you know that you were not funny. But I would go there a lot, like back in the day. Just
Mostly
drive
for the
all around
sex.
there.
Mostly for-
Mostly for the sex.
3 ways, 3 things.
Trip-
And the free
Tuesdays.
popcorn. They had free popcorn.
3-way Tuesdays.
3-way Tuesdays.
That's silly.
Popcorn. Oh.
And they have free popcorn.
Wait.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
my
What do you
God.
guys? Are you guys having the
Believe
old
it?
Thanksgiving romantic thing? You guys going out to eat?
Just
You got
gazing each
family?
other.
We're doing it with family.
My pops, man.
Yeah.
One of my dads.
What are you doing?
Lean pocket, broccoli cheese.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Yeah, this is actually like the first Thanksgiving I'm single, so it kind of blows. But no, I'm just going to a friend's house. They usually go to every year with their family, and
Oh, really?
third wheel, and you just be like,
Do you want to come? You can come to ours.
Come
if
to
you want.
our house.
That's all right. That thinks that, but that's all right. That's okay.
Oh,
We're gonna do
man.
it. Yeah, traditional style.
Traditional.
Yeah, my dad's dating this
Really?
Chinese broad, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
she
really?
wants to go." Yeah, he's 64 and he dates like 20-year-olds, but this one's like 30 something.
We're gonna light an Indian on fire if you want to come for that part.
We're gonna eat the Indian too. After.
Yeah, but then we eat them. Yeah,
Red
it's
chicken.
delicious. Red chicken,
That's all right.
spicy
Yeah.
red chicken, with.
We do a traditional style though, dude.
Then as we cut into them, we go 21, and then we take a bite.
I'm more excited about Black Friday. Do you guys ever do that shit? Go into the
No.
stores on Black Friday?
What are you? Okay,
don't
you're really you know your shit.
Right.
Is there something that you're looking forward to? This technologically savvy
For
holiday
Black
season?
Friday or in
Yeah.
general?
Black Friday.
Well, Black Friday this year, it seems like everybody's just selling Nintendo Wii's because Nintendo is doing so bad. So like that's their big thing. Like we have a Nintendo Wii with 2 free games. So it's nothing really.
How much are they selling it for? Like really
Like
cheap?
$199 with 2 free games, and then some places are like $199 with a $25 gift card.
I was thinking of getting a PS3.
You have an Xbox yet?
I had the old Xbox and I threw it out.
All right, so you don't have the 360.
I don't have
I mean,
anything.
do you want it for the Blu-ray player?
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, get the new PS3. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
For the Blu-ray
because it's a Blu-ray player as well. So you
yeah,
can
but who
play
has Blu-ray discs anymore? Do we?
Anymore?
anymore?
Blu-ray discs? Do they still make them? Sorry,
they still make them?
no
You talking
fucking-
about Laserdiscs or
Yeah, I don't know.
The Blu-ray.
Blu-ray disc is the new one?
the HD
Oh.
disc, like the high, like the.
Like this.
Is it an 8-track? Oh,
So, yeah,
okay.
so
I
it's like a
listen to
step
vinyl.
up from
I don't.
I listen to vinyl.
I only listen to records. I didn't fucking know. I thought Blu-rays were those old
The
tiny
Laserdiscs.
big
Laserdiscs.
ones.
No,
That's
no,
like the idea I had in my head.
No,
Sorry, it's been a while.
It's all right.
I highly recommend.
have to buy
Do you
DVDs.
guys need a TV? Because there's a lot of good TV deals.
We
That's
do.
actually we do need to buy a TV.
I think Walmart has a TV deal, like a 47-inch or 50-inch for something like $4.99 or something.
That's a
Huge
deal.
one that you have. Holy cow!
Yeah, that's a 68-inch.
That's too big.
Oh my god! it's so
Wait,
big.
where's Walmart?
There's one. In,
never see them here.
What is that? Panama City. or
Oh, Panorama City. It's Panama City,
And there's
Florida.
there's one by you, closer to you, somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, remember we went to a Walmart in Arizona, and I was like, why don't we have these in LA? But they're outside of LA. You have to go to like
And they're not,
Cerritos or
they're
some
not
shit.
the same either, though. Like
Really?
the Walmart's and
I got a
others.
shit.
They don't have guns because we need guns.
I could take a shit.
All right. Well, we
Oh,
could.
really?
We've
yeah,
been-
we've exhausted
we're on an hour, so that's good.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
perfect.
So this was like our pilot episode, and then you
Yeah.
guys are going to start
Cool.
having guests and,
Yeah.
and
Oh, so many.
orgies and
Yeah, threesomes.
so many. I
Double
can't
sided.
wait.
Here's the type of guests we're gonna have too. We're gonna have comedians,
Yes,
That's the best.
weird people,
we have local weirdos in our neighborhood
That
that
we
we want to
really-
bring in and talk to.
Yeah.
that we are obsessed
the
with.
pigeon squirrel guy, the guy that paints on his beard, other people.
People in front of Trader Joe's in Silver Lake.
Yes. Then we're gonna have black people on.
And also no black.
Okay,
Sorry,
no black
sorry.
people. Porn people.
Yes. Oh, we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some
Oh.
porn stars that
He
you
has
could
porn
bring in.
friends.
Oh,
yeah,
great. We
yeah.
love porn. And then, Hirsute Pursuit. We're going to try
Oh,
to get
gay
them in.
stuff.
Gay things.
Hirsute
Aggressively
Pursuit.
gay bear music bands that we're interested
Mac
in.
SF.
Mac SF, who's a bear.
You sit on it.
And he's aggressive.
Sit all the way down on it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're obsessed with gay bear culture. Oh, I am.
Gay-
and I
oh,
force him to be
Gay
interested.
bear.
Yeah.
Bears.
Bear culture.
Yeah, well,
And otters and
We're both
cubs.
kind of like we could easily be the
Yeah,
gay
yeah.
bear.
And yeah, a lot of comics and funny people. It's gonna be a fun
Absolutely.
time. Yeah, we're gonna really have a good time with this.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited. This is good
I'm
so
excited
far, you
too.
guys.
You better have my donuts.
That was a fun trip to your mom's house.
Yeah, I hope you had a
guys
good time
come
at your
back.
mom's house.
We're here.
Your two mommies are still here.
Two mommies,
So
one
you,
podcast.
you guys both have Twitters and both have websites. Why
Yeah.
don't you guys bust those out so people know where to hit you up at?
Yes,
You go first, Tom.
I'm at tomsegura.com and we go into Minneapolis in a couple weeks to do a week at Acme. And look forward to seeing you guys there.
And I'm ChristinaComedy.com, and I'll be in Scottsdale, Arizona this Friday and Saturday at Stand Up Scottsdale, and then at the Funny Farm in Georgia the second week in December. So come to see me, please. I heart you.
Can I use your bathroom?
Absolutely.
I gotta make pee too
Thanks.
out of my pee hole.
I really
pee in
gotta
between
go.
my pee.
Double stack it.
Double
Double stack it.
stack.
Double
I'm
stack.
shitting between your legs. Okay, I gotta run.
Bye.
I'm Brian with
Thanks, Red Bud.
redman.com, and see you guys later.